started in 2009. So it's almost 3 years. We started selling in July of '09. We started with one beer, Peeper Ale, on equipment that was a lot smaller than that stuff. For 6 months, 8 months, something like that, it was just Peeper, because we just had one 7-barrel fermenter. Well, Peeper, like I said, that was our first beer. We homebrewed that for probably a couple of years. My brother's garage, my front porch, we had some homebrew stuff, and so we just kept making that over and over, realizing that we kind of wanted that to be our first beer. It's easy drinking, citrusy, good smelling beer. And it used to be called Spring Peeper for, I don't know, maybe not very long, really, maybe 4 months, something like that. Like I said, it came out in the summer of '09. And so there was very little of it because our system was so small back then. So not a lot of people had it or learned about it, but it was called Spring Peeper, and then those people, our customers, they right away asked us what was next, because autumn was coming around, and but there was nothing coming next. That was our kind of staple beer that was meant to go year-round, and we were naive, and we didn't realize that the word spring in the name of the beer would lead people to believe that that was our spring offering, and or spring or summer offering, and they all thought that it was going away, so they wondered what was next. That wasn't our intention. Our intention was for that to kind of be our firstborn and our flagship, and so we dropped the word spring, but still around, especially in Maine. A lot of people still call it Spring Peeper, Spring Peepers. Just they're little tree frogs, what a Spring Peeper is. So we just dropped the word spring. And that's Peeper. So that was our first beer. We make, we have 2 fermenters. I don't know if you can see them in the back, things with the cone on the bottom. One of those is right now is always Peeper. And then the other tank is the other beers share the other tank. So what that means is that Peeper is usually around on the shelves or in restaurants or whatever a lot more than the other beers, because we have kind of, right, like 4 other beers that we'll make year-round, but they all share that tank. And the beer sits in the tank, each beer sits in the tank for 2 weeks. So, what the math says, that every 8 weeks or whatever, I could brew a beer. So that's why the others, there's not that much of them, and people are always wondering why they kind of come and go, and that's why. It's just capacity. It's not there.